Do you know that your baby doesn't have to be like actively teething to benefit from teether toys? Teether toys are valuable to use like very early on with, especially if you have a baby that's got some suspected oral ties, or they've got some tension, or they're just having difficulty with feeding, breastfeeding, bottle feeding. Using teether toys can actually help improve that oral motor function, can help improve their tolerance to sensory input in their mouth. It'll like help with sensitivity to the palate, help get that tongue moving up to the palate, because that's what you really want. Help with some of that like munching, chomping activity, opening wide. So let me show you 3 teethers that I just got in the mail from InnoBaby. I love these teethers. I actually have had these and have used them before, but somewhere between baby number 2 and baby number 3 now, I've lost them. We moved across country twice, so I've lost a lot of things in that. Some of the things I like about these, first of all 3 of these are really lightweight. That is important because at that young age, babies are just trying to figure out how to grasp things and bring them to their mouth. And for something to be heavy and clunky like some other like teethers and rattles out there, it's just gonna end up hitting them in the face. You're not gonna know what to do with it. So really lightweight, nice small handle so they can easily do a little grasp around it. I love how flexible these are. So when they're sticking them in their mouth, or if you're helping them put them to their mouth or their face, they're kind of bending and moving. They're not rigid and hard and poking them everywhere. But what's nice is that they have these little like extensions on them. So like if baby sticks this in its mouth, it can even kind of reach around the gums and like give some stimulation to the palate too, which is huge. Or if they're like sticking it this way down here, it might come down on the gums, but also might go under the tongue and get a little bit of a lift in the tongue as well. That's so amazing. See, on all of these teethers, they have lots of different textures. So this one has like bumpies and lines that feel really good too when baby is actually teething. This one has lots of textures here, or even on here, there's lots of textures as well. So that feels good on their gums when they're chomping and chewing on that. This one is a rattle too, so that's really motivating for play, right? When they figure out like, oh, not only can I grasp this, but if I shake it, it makes a noise too. So we're working on some cognitive skills there. We're working on some gross and some fine motor skills. Always great to have a good rattle. Again, the pieces on here are a little bit longer, so they might even stick further back here, but also further up into the palate to help with any sensitivities there. Same goes for this one. So this one has this really fun shape where this part might be able to actually stick back further up here, but also as you're sticking it back further, it might be helping, like if a baby has any kind of tension here, it might be helping them open wider, whether you're using it this way, or if you're using it this way too, can help with a wider opening. So that's gonna help a lot with breast and bottle feeding. It also has this nice texture here, which baby will love when they're massaging their gums. This one's probably the heaviest one of the 3. Like this part of it is just a little bit more solid, but still very doable, very easy for a baby to handle and manipulate. It's just a lot for a baby to explore with these toys, both with their hands, but also with their mouth. And that is just so huge for all of the things that babies are working on in those early few months, even before they are teething. InnoBaby, easy grip, massaging teethers. Definitely pediatric PT approved. And oh yes, I will be using these with my own baby too.